By using sawdust's swords, we shall carve up Phayze into 20 itty-bitty little pieces. Also, that's how many monkeys we're able to put down at any given point in time. So we're only allowed Etienne, Ezili, Soda, and Sai as possible heroes to summon down on this boss event. And we also have 75% of the boss health in which we would normally have, so that's okay. Also, I play boss events with double cash mode enabled because I cannot into being good at boss events. From yesterday's absolute chaos, that is the Absolute Zero and Apache Prime two-tower chimp scenario, this should hopefully be a less stressful scenario, and hopefully we will not die to a yellow balloon of any sorts ever again. Of course we're going to die to yellow balloons, but just not in this video we shall die to one. Things said before disaster. Out of the four heroes, I think Soda is the best when it comes to early pops and innate camo detection as well, so those pesky balloons that get camofied by Phayze itself, well, Soda will be able to get through that disguise. Although it is rather odd that in the elite version of this boss event, the maximum number of towers that you can have down has been increased from 10 to 20, because in certain cases, the restrictions can look a bit friendly on the elite version of the boss event, rather than the normal boss event, where I feel like I could only have, let's say, the Monkeyopolis, a Banana Central, at the very most, because I'd need my other slots for defenses. The strategy is very simple. We get BRF as soon as possible. We forgo a steady defense in maximum monetary gains. Just like lots of evil businesses out there. Just don't think about the safety of your employees, just forgo maximum profits. Then again, that's like a 2TC scenario. Two monkeys do all of the hard work. Anyways, with that said, we now have the means of a tier 4 monkey village. Sir, I don't think that looks like a village to you. That looks more like a farm. It looks more also like a factory with a banana planted on top of the door. I mean, we can into lead balloon. We can into lead balloon again. We can into lead part 3. We are well on our way to getting a second BRF. Like I said earlier, maximum profits, minimal workforce. You can, if you're very lucky, be able to get a third farm. Oh, we got it. We got the farm down here. Oh, I like that. So, because most of the time you won't be able to fit a third farm down here, but you can in this case, sorta. Don't let them leak, please. You are the chosen one. You are supposed to destroy the yellow balloons, not join them. Okay, enough about Star Wars references. We've got lead balloons to try and encounter here. So what's going to be the strategy? I am hoping that this and not another one required. Okay, but we do have the next round to think about. Third BRF online. Okay, let's get another one down here. Again, maximum monetary gains. Not a single spike has leaked yet. I'll put you... Okay, maybe that was a poor decision and we need ourselves a means of popping lead balloons. Another one hot shot was required. As ever with a BRF, if you are going towards the bottom cross path, I have no idea what to say. There is literally no benefit to it unless you think about selling it early, but then at that point, why did you get it anyways? Right, it is time for the sniper monkey to make his debut, or their debut, whatever. So, go up to full auto rifle for the full automatic action. Okay, it may not be a carving section of elite phase, but we will definitely take it down a notch. There we go. We can now get ourselves a 4th BRF. I'll go up to you as well so that we can increase the sail back of our elite defender. Our poor little dark monkey there. Not doing anything at this given point in time, but don't worry, you'll have your moment to shine at some point. And when I say some point, I mean at no point. I'm just grateful for being able to put down more towers in this particular version of the event, rather than only placing down 10, only having so many farms and having to sacrifice literally every tower on the board just so that I can get the best possible Monkeyopolis I could ever possibly afford or place down, really. Okay, last skull to be vanquished. Okay, you're about to be a defeateronis. There we go. Tier 1 completed. Actually, the rest of this round could be pretty ugly, so I'm going to put a preemptive Hydra rocket pods down and aim you down the mouth over here, even more down towards the mouth. Thank you very much. Managed to reach all the way down here, sorry, with an overclock boosting that. But can we get another? Oh, we can get another farm down. Brilliant, within the radius of this city. I just wish I could expand it even further, but we can't put a village down near it at this given point in time. Alright, here we go. Monkeyopolis time on round 54. Did you know that you can use a monkey city to buff the amount of money a Monkeyopolis can make? Isn't that just ingenious? Now, the big question is, can we get a Banana Central before tier 2? Can we once again greed this out to the maximum? Gonna be very precarious, but we can do it. Do not worry. Our dear Monkeyopolis will get us over to the finish line. There we go. That is the Banana Central. Although we can take our greed even further before getting ourselves a mad. I know, it's a mad strategy. There we go. Monkey Wall Street is now active. I no longer need to hover my mouse over here in order to collect all of the bananas a drop. So I lost my train of thought there. Okay. When the time is right, we will overclock you, then upgrade you to mad, because when we upgraded this with the buffed this with the overclock, it was still a tier 4, which means we get the full uptime on it, despite it being now a tier 5 tower. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, they were escaping. It's round 63. I've forgotten it's round 63. They can do that sort of thing. Oh dear, me and my stupidityness. Just go away, 63. Nobody asked for you to exist. And the mad is just absolutely stupid against the stupidity that is, well, the ceramics. Anything that is not a Moab or a boss. I swear the balloons are getting in the way of the mad, for goodness sakes. And that is utter madness. Okay, I'm going to put down a... where's my mouse gone? I need my mouse back. There we go. The crossbow master just to divulge some of the pierce which keeps giving us here. Or that keeps being stolen from us because of a said number of balloons that keep spawning out like that. Okay, maybe I should have put the mad down later on. I mean, yeah, earlier on, I mean, not later on. That would have the opposite effects, thank you very much. Anyways, that's tier 2 done and dusted. So we will be getting a Dart Paragon, just simply because it is the cheapest of the Paragons to lay down, and we can increase the Paragon level because we have that monkey knowledge point that enables us to put down 2 crossbow masters rather than 1. Have you ever seen a lobster with a top hat? Well, now you have. Or pufferfish. Yeah, we're only going to have a very small amount of farms put down here. This solely because of, well, gathering the crates from the Banana Central and the Monkeyopolis, which means that we have more space to create higher degree Paragons, because then we can place down a bunch of tier 4 or below towers. Sometimes in a world full of chaos, we can all turn to the favored trades for that little bit of extra money and Why have you been given such a stupid and dreadful name like that? I don't want an empire like that. You know, full of yellow balloons. Right, I'm gonna fire my editor. When I say fire my editor, I'm gonna fire myself. I am my own editor. You all have flare balloons. You shall all receive the might of the yellow balloon empire. Right, it's time for the Plasma Apex Master at 622,000 Don. We shall deploy it down and get ourselves a degree 62 Paragon degree. Lovely. Let's do this. We shall turn to you for when all hope is lost. Oh wait. Wrong monkey. Once you come into my radius phase, it will all be over. Also, you here for more moolah and for the Master Builder to be put onto the field as a Paragon at some point in the near future. There we go. Now the Dark Paragon is starting to do the damage. You always wanted to do the damage. Ho ho ho. Yeah, going very well here, though once you do leave the mouth, then it's going to be very problematic for our Dark Paragon. But that's not going to be the case. Thank you very much, and good night, Phayze. I will not be phased by you at this given point in time. Now, do you think we have enough sentries down here? Of course not. What a silly question to ask. This could be the difference that I need for victory. You may never know what awaits around the corner on these boss events. Sometimes sorta says hero time. And it's a little bit of a pun, is it not? Because you are indeed a hero. You get it? She's a hero, and she keeps saying hero time. Also, we've got a bunch of DETs here. You know, up to times 10. Brilliant. Not a bad amount of money, but you have generated so far XXXL trap. But of course, by having the central champion up front, it does mean that a bit of the attention is being driven away from yous. From the trap, that is. This will be our final round where we do have some form of overclock, because now we are going to be getting the Master Builder. Alright, trying to crank this up to the max. So it can go further than this, but obviously this is the amount of cash in which we have here. So we have ourselves a degree 52 Master Builder. You know what, it would be really odd if we can sell these sentries and we would get something out of it. Like, I found this crazy cash hack in the game. It involves a whole bunch of Ultra Boost boosts and Homeland Defense to create as many sentries as possible, because they can all be sold by one. Obviously, if the sentry is a higher tier, then you can get more money out of it by one, obviously. Right, a slow start, but we will be able to go through this. Your health is being whittled down, which is a good thing, mind you. Hopefully the Master Builder can do it, but it's good to be given the option of locking you in like a Dartling gunner, or just follow the mouse. And in this case, follow the mouse, because I like as much damage done to this as we possibly can. Okay, it is time for the Flying Fortress to make its debut. Obviously, with camera detection, you're not going to be Wingman, and you are going to be Zar Bomber the first. The turd. Yeah, the Master Builder is doing very well here, and by the time we get to around 120, the Master Builder would have overclocked itself even more, which means an even more powerful Master Builder awaits for tier 5. And there you go, tier 4 is done and dusted. So Master Builder, a very good Paragon nowadays. It used to be absolutely crap, but now that you can overclock yourself more, you're actually much more worth it. I think it goes without saying we will be getting ourselves a Goliath Doom ship, but I hope we'll be able to afford both a Navark and and the Goliath Doom ship. It might be a minimally powered up Goliath Doom ship going through its money, because, well, It's a very expensive Paragon. We may even need to sell our Apex Blaster Master, but we have invested a lot of money into it, so I think there's no point in selling it. Do not attack me or my 7 little children that can also produce pineapples. Yeah, money is looking really tight here. I'm not too sure if we can actually get both of these down, because we need 1.45 million just to get the minimum amount. Yeah, that's not looking good. We might just have to do without this one here, to be honest. So this was a bad idea, so let's sell these 3 and just invest everything into here. I don't think we can. No, that's just not possible. We just don't have the monies. The game doesn't give us the slots, the max monkey slots. But we will get as many debuffs as we possibly can, so that then the Goliath Doom Ship and everything else can do that little bit more damage. Okay, let's just max this thing out, and let's save a little bit more because I want some more embrittlement. So 1.5 million shall go into this Doom Ship, and it shall grant us 43. That's not too bad. I just wish you had a slightly bigger circle to fill up all of this pumpkin. Right, it's do or die. Let us do this. Okay, I'm going to put you over here so that we can make some use of your ability, and let's get cracking. It's time for you to die, Phayze. And time for you to be phased out of existence. Right, that was bad timing for bombardment. The carpet bomb ability. I don't think Ninja Kiwi is given it an official name, just like with other abilities, although I think the Magus Perfectors has official names for its ability. Can't remember what they were, since they are very, very long-winded and complicated names, which in a way is good. Okay, Carpet Bomb, and takes you instantaneously down to the next skull. You are definitely the killer of Paragons. Sorry, killer of bosses when it comes to Paragons. Although you could be a killer of Paragons in a way, being your own Paragon and all that. And the most powerful of all the Paragons so far in the game. You like Jupiter, Paragon of Paragons. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a single issue going on here. And to celebrate our success, we are going to get ourselves a Perma Spike, which means you are permanently banned from the scenario phase. I just remembered to re-enable my green sentry here to actually do some work. That would be great, wouldn't it now, if I were to do that earlier when the battle initially took form against this behemoth. But it's not to worry about, as we have now decimated this boss. And there we go. That is tier 5 Phayze done and dusted. Now onto the hidden elusive tier 6. Wait, there isn't one? Well, damn it. But at least we are here at the finish line with 24 million pops done by the Goliath Doom Ship itself. So this was second place. Okay, you're 13 million. You're 7 million. Sorta is... well, that's to be expected. You are here for the early game and not the late game. Obviously, you are all here for the matter of providing our Paragons with more damage by 1 or by 2. Also, super brittle debuff and embrittlement debuffs do stack, which is very good, which is not the case when it comes to like Ultra Boost and Overclock. It will always only ever be one set of like attack speed increase. It's never both, despite the visuals indicating that it should be the case. But it's just one of those things. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comments sections below, and see you all at the next boss. Sorry, I was supposed to say see you at the next box. But I will say that if there are any like stupid scenarios, like I don't know, for example, Vortex on Frozen Over when its speed was at 300%, then you're not going to see a boss video from me, because of the fact that, well, that is just way too impossible for me, and I'm just not good enough at this game in order to pull that off. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves, everybody.